It's like a... I'm especially worried since he was in BT territory when we lost contact. All I can do is sit tight and pray that nothing bad is up. You see, we established a dedicated line of communications to ensure I never miss one of his calls. I have to monitor it at all times, so I might not always be available to receive you. I'm sorry I can't be of more help, but I fear you're the only one who can go out and find him. Check the sub order I posted on the delivery terminal here. Pick it up if you have the time. Please.
Where is he? Oh yeah, I know that area very well. This is back to observatory. I'm going there anyway. So yeah.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Later, buddy. Now let's go.
Construction process now complete.
Zip. No. Yes.
This particular section of the range is called the Austral Ridge. The weather in this area can change without warning, and total whiteouts are not unheard of. Following the ridge allows climbers to reach the peak without getting lost, making it a preferred mountain trail. In this area, you will find the Wargull Cliff. Formed when a gatequake caused a section of ridge to collapse, this cliff has proven to be a death trap for climbers. Wargull was the name of a type of wild dog said to have lived in the region long ago. Climbers at the time found it a fitting name.
I need to make a stop for a second here.
Thank you, Sam.
Here we go.
What a treat. I appreciate.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay.
Now that, you're not the one I expected to bring this in. Glad you were able to...
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Right.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, I need to finish one more order and then I will get back to main mission. I am right here now in observatory and I just need to drive down to this guy.
I will always support you.
Easy. Dude. Right. Orders. Yeah, maybe later. This one.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within Chiral network coverage only.
What? Okay. So do not jump with it. Got it.
Order accepted. Thank you.
No, thank you.
I'll see you around.
Okay, nice and easy. 2000 meters. Easy peasy. This looks like a bandit scam. Okay, this is where we need to go. On red lights.
Now leaving Chiral network coverage.
me see. Nice. I come with peace.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I need rest.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
I mean, Sam need rest.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a time. At one moment.
Yep.
No damage to speak of? Thank you for transporting my cargo with care.
You're welcome.
Well now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough. Go ahead and connect your queue.
Great. What the hell is this? Chiral cannon. What? Wow. I like it.
Your current order grade.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment. This should
You can
enable me
eat
to
right
increase the
away.
pay-
I
have-
hope.
Oh, it's hard to... You could- It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant... It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces. But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed. Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure... I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry, per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room.
What happened after my rest?
Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Okay. Fragile? No. Maybe later.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Anything new you got to say?
I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well. Was that, tasty, Sam? That's a groovy pair of specs, Sam. Why don't you try them on? Pierre Southern of South Fort Knot, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers. Apropos of nothing, ever wanted to learn more about the various creatures housed at the animal shelter, Sam? Well, there's a speaker outside the facility that they use to broadcast updates. Might be good to check it.
Okay. Let's go.
Thank you for coming. They are for my child. You are the father.
Departing facility.
Okay. So,
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I
Yep.
finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay. Let's take both of them. Nice.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I actually need a bit more metals. And a bit more resin. Okay, not enough resin here. Let's go.
I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB-00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB-00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB-28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Corbridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB-00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB-00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB-28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB-00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Dark Therapist. This is a dark therapist. Okay. Can you shoot? Can you shoot? Any moment? Thank you. These guns. Cool. How we can cross? All right.
Hey, you made it. Get a load of this bounty.
Nice.
Thanks for everything, as always. I'm so glad that we're able
Nothing
to.
useful,
I've increased your
thanks.
materials up.
Now displaying your current
Oh, sweet. Cool. Thanks.
That, my friend, is a Santa hat. It doesn't have
It's
any
like
special properties.
6 months
What you see
since
is what you get.
last Christmas
Truth be told,
and
the
6
project
months
I'm
to the
working on
next
at the moment is
Christmas.
taking
This is
longer than
perfect
anticipated.
time for
Which is why I can't
Santa's
keep you anything
hat.
more impressive, right? I found this inside a stranded cargo container.
perfect. Can take this one. Damn. What is a huge moon? Right? Look at this. How you can make photo mode? Okay, but photo mode, how you can do it? No, no. Home sweet home.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. It's true, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Here's a little something for you. We'll prep them.
Okay,
It won't be
thanks.
long. And thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott.
No,
To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern
it
Environmental
feels like I
Observatory.
just started.
It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room. to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
What? Lou got his small party.
I'm a rising dreamer, I'm a